calling to say I... Calling to say I...
Hello, and welcome in everyone. I hope everyone's doing alright and looking forward to today's stream. Just getting sorted. Mike keeps pinging up everywhere. Hopefully that sorts it there. Right, let's get on to the correct screen. Right then. Who is the furthest one round? 28? Is that about to start? No. 989 possibly. Let's have a look. Talking. Let's get on board with Talking. He's always going to deliver us a good lap. Currently leading his split as well. No, sorry. Talking isn't leading split. That's Tim Meyer. Oh my god, I'm going mad, lads. Going mad. He's P5 in the championship at the moment. He is only 5 points behind Ainsefet's in 4th. So still lots to play for him. Still lots to play for. So what's he on? 197. Nigel Ames is on 215 in 3rd. So yeah, it might be a tour reach that one depending on how the race goes. But nonetheless, do you know what I mean? He's still got some positions to fight for here. He's only got Tom Brunel a few points behind him with 193 as well. So it'll be open for a good race today. Let's say he gets along. Let's watch this out lap. And then the flying lap. Let's see what time he can lay down. So my pronunciation of these corners ain't going to be the best. So we may skip it. Although that is Minerali. Just got to be careful of this chicane here. The sausages, you can ride in quite aggressively, but you have to get the angle right. You can make quite a lot of time there if you know how to take that. Brings it round. Again, try and get the power nice and early. You want to carry it all the way up the straight. Staying close to the fence there. And that first lap was 1:43.4. I know there'd be more time in that yet, but that's a good, steady opening lap. So Ames is looking to come across now. Let's see what he can do. So yeah, aim to 1:42.7. So yeah, these first laps here, you're just getting your tyres into temperature and you just need a reference lap. So Texera again, just coming over. And where does that put him? A 1:42.6. So less than a tenth between first and second as we stand. But again, I'm sure we're going to see some improvements on this. Just spotting your braking in, normally around the beginning of the curb here on your left. Taking the curb nicely. Considering he's in the Ferrari as well. That thing don't do curbs. Carry speed round. Maybe you can open up the track a little bit more there by staying to the right under braking. Bring it over, get on the power, abuse the exit. Careful track limits though. I'm coming up to the line. Let's see what times to be had. A 1:43.6. So talking's coming back round now. Is it rFactor? I don't know. Up to the line. It's a 42.8. So yeah, third position. That was an improvement, but not enough. Ames has just come across the line, I think. Yeah, his last lap was near enough spot on as his one before, really. 42.7 with a 42.7. It wasn't an improvement, but yeah, nice to see the consistency. Texera here now has gone across the line with a 41.8. He's ramping it up now. So let's see if we can jump on some of these who may be on the lap. Gilchrist has invalidated his lap. Let's jump on board, see how Salin does. He invalidated his last lap. He did a 42.3 though, so if he did that, he'd currently be sat in second place. So let's see what we can do. Go, Tim Myro. Yep. Let's see what you can do. Still sat in the pit though. Got 5 minutes before he can go out. So you can see a few cars here. As you can see here, Lua, Salin, Evans still yet to set a time. See what they're capable of. Penultimate round this at Imola. Right into next week, into a 90-minute race. Get a nice clean exit there. Get the power down. And what we got going over the line, a 42.4. Nice. Nice, so that puts him into third place, and it's worth noting Evans here was in fifth, so he's finally got a time down. Lewis actually invalidated his lap as we speak, so yeah, we're not going to see a time out of him yet. Gilchrist is on his way. Let's see what he's going to do. He's actually up on his current delta, so small improvement there. Still needs to find a bit more time yet though. He's a little bit of Ains vets in front of him. So yeah, his best time there is a 44.1. So, but he's finding improvement. He's getting there. So Ains vets has found time. He's 2/10 up. And what's it going to be going over the line? 42.2. So, yeah. Now, Ames here. is up. Evans has invalidated his lap. Talking is either on a lap. Hang on, let me see if I can find. No, he's on an out lap. Gilchrist is actually finding more time this lap. But let's jump on with Ames. He's on the back end of his lap. He's 10th and a half up. See if this can carry through to the line. It is. He's put him up to 3rd. Texera still though. He's still up. He's ahead by just over 2.5 tenths still. So some of the cars behind him just need to find a little bit more time as we stand. But Gilchrist here, 3 tenths up again. Again, it's not quite enough to sort of catch him up to the car in front. But again, it's just about confidence and finding them improvements lap on lap. He might have 2 more laps. Depends how much fuel he's got in note. So coming up to the line, he's on a 44.1 down to a 43.7. So now he's only half a tenth off the car in front. So onwards to Catchford. I think we've seen him yet today in the Porsche. Currently P2 with a 42.1, 0.265. That's what he's off pole. Let's see what he can do. Let's jump on board with him. Oh, getting a bit greedy, I think. Round, I think he's down on time. So what I want to do here, I'm just going to jump on with Evans. He's not far behind him. He's actually up quite a bit. So Evans is gaining time here. He's less than a second off pole position, and he's over a second up and gaining time down the straight. Oh no, has he run out of fuel to the line? Oh no, he's just lost it. Coming up to the line. Oh dear. He would have been on pole if he hadn't run out of fuel. How unlucky is that? Yeah, he had that. So talking 8 tenths off, but 3 tenths up. Still holding that time. Nicely done. Right, the rear just got a little bit loose there going through there. He's just going to lose the time going up the hill a little bit. See what he does though. Potentially going to make a position here. He does. He jumps 2 actually up to P4. Nice. And it is Lou. Lou did get a lap in the end of 47, but he's quite a way off. To be fair, he's 5 seconds off the car in front. Sorry, 4 seconds. Let's go, Tim Myra. You're all in again. Nice to see you all. Yeah. And that's Lura over the line, which I believe will be the last car, because Sukac is not on a fadded lap. So, who's the front car? Looks like it's Myro. Let's watch him go around. So the fastest time so far for the Yams was a 41.757, which I would say is quite impressive in its own right. For Texera, taking pole position for the Yams. He put a little bit of daylight between him and Evans, who was 3.5 tenths back. What I will say though, I feel like Evans has good race pace seeing him. If he can keep himself out of trouble, out of accidents, could still make for an interesting race between the two of them. Right, building up now to the line. trying to make the straight as short as possible, straight lining it on the brakes, over the curb. You can start applying the power now, carry it all the way through here, really chuck it over the sausages here. Be careful with the track limits on the right hand side. You're looking for the pavement here, on braking and chucking it in, holding the speed round here, get on the sausages, up and over it on the power again. Again, looking for the curb, for like the pavement on your right hand side, brake, bring it round. Might have been the camera angle there, but it looked like he just didn't quite get around the apex there. Looking for around the 50 sign there. Again, up over the sausages. Be careful track limits on the exit here. Get back on the throttle. And again, we're braking it. Power, brake again. Bring it up over the sausages. Be careful of the exit. Be careful of the sausages. Again, on power, up the hill. Looking for around the beginning of the curb. Get on the brakes again. Straight line it. Over, over, power, power, power. Be careful of the rear. So easy to spin the car there when you're not careful. Bring it round to the right now. On the curb near enough. On the brakes. Again, get right over the curb here. This track's all about abusing the curb. You can see he's just ran a bit wide there. It affected his second turning. Ran the second part of that. I reckon you'll find next lap he may gain time there. Straight in with a 41.492 though. So that's a very good opening lap. Cisco. Ooh, looks like he's got bad connection there. Is that his ping? He's not on a lap. I think he's just invalidated there as well. So Biswas behind him. Biswas comes in with a 42.297. On to Turner. Oh, in fact, Longdon. Longdon's on the back end of the lap. And he's got Samperi just in front of him. So Samperi done a 42.8, but let's see what Longdon could do. Coming up to the line. Straight in with a 41.662, sticking him in third place. So yeah, it's ramping up for these guys at the front. I think we need to jump on Beckenbauer. He is the furthest car around the track. Just lost a bit of time there. Turner's up as well. Turner's not done a lap yet. Turner's just behind him on track. So what we'll do, we'll just see how this finishes up. Yeah, you see, as I said there's time to be gained in. He's just gained 2 tenths coming around that sector. Around that sector 2. Looking like a 42.2 it is. Well done. Right, on with Turner. Turner's up by 7 tenths or 8 tenths on his last invalid lap. But where's this going to put him? A 42.5. So again, we're going to try and catch these cars as they're going around, especially if they're up. How we doing? It's doing alright, isn't he, at the moment in third place. So Biswas up to third with a 41.7. So you can see where the Pro-Ams are just setting at a little bit quicker times. But I think it also says a lot about Texera here, still sitting in 4th position. So Emmanuelson here, up by 1.6. This could jump in right up this. Maybe into sort of P2, P3. See where he finishes up over the line. Yeah, straight into P2, 41.4, 2 tenths off. So, again, on with Turner. Well, in fact, what we're going to do, Cisco here is actually up on lap and a bit further round. Maro is invalidated his lap, but he's actually up by 4 tenths. So he could have been on for a 40.8 on this lap if he hadn't invalidated. See what lap time Cisco puts down. I've got no reference for him, unfortunately. Let's see what he can do in that Ford. Again, you want to use the curb here. Get the power nice and early. Used all the exit there. What's it going to be to the line? Cisco jumps up to P7 with 42 flat. Right, okay, so who we got? Emmanuelson's up. He's 2 tenths off pole and he's up by a tenth. Just dropping a bit of time up the hill here, but it's all achievable. Oh my days, Terena. He's just jumped into pole, 41.0. So he's just done that, going over the line. See what Emmanuelson done. He's ramping up to the line here. This could jumping up a bit. Yeah, Nick's in position. Myro here, he's up by 4 tenths. Oh, this could be quite a big jump here. Might give him a bit of breathing room for from pole to second. Just about maintaining the nerve now. So easy to brake too early when you're up and seeing the green. Yeah, he's just losing time here going up the hill, but still enough for pole position. Yep, 41.002. There is nothing between it. Less than a tenth between first and second now. Here comes Longdon. So Hill's just jumped in as well. Hill's here. So he hasn't set a time in. He hasn't got long left, but he should get a time down. Samperi here is up by 7 tenths. The top ones are not really gaining anything. This is the biggest improvement as we stand. So that jumps Samperi up to P5. Oh, Hill's just invalidated his lap, unfortunately. Turner's up by a tenth. So Mara's invalidated his lap. Terena 828. Is he on a lap? No, he's on an out lap. Longdon is down on his lap. Emmanuelson's parked it in the garage. Samperi is down by 3 tenths, so he's not improving. Teixeira's obviously in the garage. Biswas is down by 2 tenths. Cisco's in the garage. Turner is just invalidated his lap as well. So let's jump on with Hill and see if we can actually get a time down. So as we stand, this is the only one who is up and on a valid lap. Let's see what they've got. Push, push, push. Nine 100ths between them, up, out front. It's nothing that. Nice, nice, being brave there. Again, we've got no reference. Not sure we're going to get here, but we'll keep on it. See what Hill does. Puts him into 5th. Nicely done, because then he's just jumped in. Turner's up. Hill's gained a little bit here. Oh, he's gained it in the last sector. He wasn't up then, but he is now. To 10th there. Sort of hovering in and around that. It's not really going anywhere. Should see a 40 though now. Yeah, a 40.8. Lovely. Lovely time. Well done, Myro. It's Very good time indeed. Turn up. This next one around the track. He's gained a position there. Or 2. He's up to P10. Biswas. He's sort of hovering. See if he can gain any here though. Half a tenth. That's where he's at. That's what he's got. No, he's lost it there. I think he's run out of fuel. So on with Longdon then. Longdon's just shy of 2.5 tenths. And yeah, it looks like, yeah, I thought he was actually going to make an improvement there, but I guess not. So, and there we have it. So let's get down on here for you. Let's bring up the garage and there we are. So quite a close qualifying here. You can see there's not much in it all the way down. So small improvements, as you can see, gain. So it's nice to see. It's always nice when it's this close as well. Look at that. Just nothing in it. Alright, let's wait for it to start. A Pro-Am doing a 140. I know it's a very good qualifying time, isn't it? He might be going up in the split next season then. He's currently winning this one. To be fair though, we've got drivers in the Masters doing 39s. So it's all relative. Just wait for this time to tick down. So we got an Uwe supporting, we've got some Maya supporters. Sandbagger. Where are you anyway? Mr. Bentley. Missing the boat on the track. So it's been a strange track, this one for me. I like the track, just don't excel at it. Which you'll see on Friday. You give us any excuse that, hey? Right then. What do I want here? I'm in the wrong car. Bear with me, Tiger. This one here. Why do you always lose your mouse, eh? There we are. And they're about to go. They're about to go. About to set off. We'll do. Should we come up here a little bit? Where's that? We're going to go straight through that, aren't we, I think? There we are. Oh, my God. What about a little bit lower? Oh, no. Yeah, he was up. That's such a shame. Getting them tyres warm. It's 14 degrees out there. It's pretty cold. Try and get as much heat in him as possible. So for a clean T1. All closes in at the start here. And a little kink as well, as we know with Bottas and Russell in Formula 1, doesn't help. Can lead to its own issues. Well, it's a 4.9 kilometre track, 19 corners. Makes for some great racing. Sausages, hairpins, chicanes, it's got it all. Opened in 1953, this track, but it didn't actually host its first Grand Prix till the 1980s. So Mara P1 and he's P1 in the standings in the Pro-Ams. Turner P2 who's P4 in the standings. Longdon P3 and P3 in the standings. Emmanuelson P4 and he's P5 in the overall standings. Hill, if he wanted to gain some places, he's P5 but second in the overall standings. So Longdon, who's just a point behind him, is 2 positions in front of him on track. So let's see what happens. And Texera there, he must love this track. He's P10 in the standings. But put a little bit of daylight between him and Evans. And Evans is leading the championship. Got a 10-point gap to Sukac, who's just behind him. So, yeah, there's still a lot to play for here. Right then, are we ready, people? Shall we get a bit higher here and try and not get swallowed up? Lining up, getting ready for that green light. There we are, and we're away, wait. Mara's actually got a good start there. Longdon looks like he's got the inside and gained a position. Oh, is that Hill having a cheeky look? He's got to keep it clean. He's got the sausages. It's so easy to ride into each other. Oh, there's a few accidents down the back there. Oh dear. Who's got caught out there then? If I can find the mouse, I'll tell you. Bear with me, lads. Right then, so who's gone down here? Hill's lost the position. It's like Emmanuelson there. So what we're going to do here, let's go back 30 seconds. Ah, too late, yes. We've got Emmanuelson there. Texera there. So a couple of casualties there, unfortunately. I thought we saw a black Porsche as well, but I might be wrong. Sampiri. Best no, the black Porsches there come through. Toretta. Yeah, that's unlucky that at the start, but it's just one of them tracks. It's bound to happen. You've got to be so careful there. So, Maro's already gapping. 1.2 to Longdon. London is gapping to Tirana. But he's got Sukac right behind him. Different split. You can see it all going on there behind. Let's just jump on board some of these cars. Look at that. Look how tight it is. See if we can get a better view of this. Looking, oh. 2 teammates together though, just behind. That's Evans there. That back marker Motorsports, yep. Same team. 2 different splits though. It's all very much going on here. Hill trying to close in on Turner. This is P8 and P9. Oh, running wide there, Tony. Wouldn't surprise me if he's taking an early warning there. So easy to do here, especially in them early laps when you're trying to lay down a good one. Here's Evan here. Last thing he's going to do is getting caught up with his teammate. So it's Sampori here, looking for a move. So he'll be desperately trying to get past this Porsche in front of him. Different split. Oh, that might have opened up for him. No. Again, they don't gain anything points-wise, but he'll be wanting to get past him and trying to close in on the cars in front. And then we've got Cisco coming through. Again, I think these are the same teams. They are, but that Ford just got a better run. So up two for Cisco there. Up. I like Sampori. Yeah, stay put. Cisco gained 2, but Sukac actually dropped 2 positions, but he's still P1 in his split. Which makes for some interesting racing. So just jumping down, Emmanuelson there, trying to work his way back up. Got Teixeira just behind him, which is what a shame what happened to him at the start of the race after such a great qualifying. He's dropped 10 positions. There's not much between these. Hill here. Hill trying to have a look. Can he hold it around the outside? Might off, under braking. Got to respect each other. It's so easy to do there. So easy to do, and through come the cars. Yeah, all piling through as you do. It's just so easy to outbrake yourself there. So we've got Sukac here leading his split, and he's got a bit of a breathing space between him and Talking now. These are the same split though. These are all the AM drivers, all sort of bunched together. Hill just needs to settle back in here. I think he's just lost a position there to Emmanuelson as well. What we're going to do here is just see if we can catch that. He has, yeah, look, just down here. So Emmanuelson's currently P5 in the championship, and like I said, Hill's P2. He's going to be wanting to make some positions up because currently Longdon is P2 in the race, and there's only a point between them going into this race. Remember though, it does eliminate your worst race. It's got a drop round. So depending how you've done. How's Hill done this season? He's had a third, a ninth, a third, a fourth and a second. So yeah, it wouldn't count this one if he finished here, but realistically he wants to gain a few more spaces. He doesn't want to have that P9 counting against his points, because that could affect him later in the season. Gilchrist has got his way past as well now. Looks like Hill's getting chewed up here a little bit and straight into it. It's getting out of it, and that's maybe a clever thing to do that. Oh, rubbing against the wall as well. So yeah, he's trying to get out of this fight, I think. Get his car sorted, get his tyres swapped, get your head back on, and go again, hopefully in free air. So Cisco's dropped Sampori a little bit, but he is closing in on Biswas in front of him, down to 0.8. 0.7. Closing in. So Cisco's currently not in the top 10, but Biswas is P6. Just closing that gap. I think it's worth noting though that... Oh! What's happened here? Let's see if we can just catch that. So Evans was catching talking here, as you can see. This is what we were just about to jump to. Yeah, so easy to do. Well caught though. He's done really well there. He's not lost too much time. And he's already back down to a second here. So he's clearly got the pace. He's back in this slipstream. So Hill is out. He has got fresh air, but he's got Mara just behind him. Yeah, I mean, he's hit his head down, or let the leader past, I think, and see if we can follow him. Just dropping off a little bit now. Evans here, Emmanuelson here, though, right on Ames. Doing splits. Going back to what I was saying, though, you're not going to lose anything by letting fit in. That's exactly what Ames has done it. It's clever driving that. Don't lose too much race time. Racing against someone not in your split. You don't gain from it, you're just going to lose out later on. So Emmanuelson here is making some very good process. On with Miro now. You can see Hill there just in front of him. So Marv's last lap was a 40.9 in the race. Very impressive. So, oh, talking, just getting the move done there. Let's have a look. What's happened? What's happened to it? Oh, okay, yeah. So they both got it a little bit wrong. But they're back at it again, back to go, and Emmanuelson's coming through. Just behind. He should clear that, I think, with the straight line speed of the Ford against the Porsche. Probably the most unfair race going in ACC. 10 minutes in, and I feel like tons has happened already. I don't know about you lot. Seems to be action going on all over the place. So, Cisco here. Trying to work a move. Wonder what wing that McLaren's running. A low wing McLaren is quite a menace in a straight, you see. Oh, really trying to carry the pace through there, isn't he? Might have taken a warning, I'm not sure. .5. .3. He's closing in, people. Can he just hold it though around here? This is where the McLaren might gain a little bit of time. Just got a 10th back there. .4. Now the straight. I would say he's a little bit too far away. He really wants to be about .2, I reckon. But let's see. Yeah, see, he's to .1 now. So he's gained 3 tenths down there in the slipstream. So if we can just get that a little bit closer, I reckon another couple of tenths, he'll get that move made. But he has to be about here coming out. That sort of space there. Get anything more than that, he's not going to do it. Evans is in the pit. Early stop for Evans. Again, I think he might be just getting out the fight in here. If he's got any damage, just get it cleared. The tyres, the last of the rest of the day. All right. As long as you look after him. Sukac here, he's right behind Sampori. And Emmanuelson is on a mission. It's like Lewis Hamilton in the last Formula 1 race. His last lap was a 42.3, which was 6 tenths quicker than Torkin in front of him. 5 tenths quicker than Sukac in front of him. Yeah, he's basically quicker than everyone up, barring the top 3, who are all in the 41s. And bearing in mind, he's doing that whilst trying to work his way through the traffic. Cisco is. He's close enough. He might be close enough this time, everyone. Oh, bit of door to door. Bit of door to door. Oh dear. Let's just try and get a better view of that. That's just so unlucky. So unlucky. He holds the outside, comes around. It's just unlucky that it's door-to-door contact leading to a spin. It's so easy to do in ACC, unfortunately. There really wasn't much in that at all, and as frustration it's going to be for Biswas there, who was driving so well. He's dropped sort of 5 or 6 positions there. He's going to be annoyed at that, but again, the door-to-door contact there's just not much in it. I think it's worth saying though, Manuelson there up to P8 now. Tirrena here though, he's closing in on Longdon. There's Tirrena, he's P4. So he's only 5 points behind Longdon here in the standings. So this will go sort of a way to helping him close that gap. Might be able to find here why that's going round. Let's have a look here. How's it pointed? Scoring. Right, so what we got here? 5 points. 5 points, that's the difference between P2 and P3 in the racing. So this could, 60 points and 55 points. So this could level them up if Tirrena could get this move made going into the last round. That would spice it up, wouldn't it? Oh, I see talking. Oh dear, I see him plummeting there. What's he done? So he's in the beamer here. He's lost the rear. He's just chucked it in a bit too quick. You can see it, trying to hold it. Just gone in a bit too hot there and lost the rear. So Hill here, still at the back. Teammate in front of him. I think they're both pitted here, aren't they? So hopefully they don't get too caught up fighting each other as teammates and try and drag their way through the pack. Biswas here now in the pit. Is he exiting the pit here? It's always hard to see in it when you're there. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's exiting. So where's he's okay? So he's come out last then. So it'd be interesting to see how these lot climb through the pack during the pit sequences. So I think the main battle here is with Tirrena. He's only 0.6 behind Longdon, and also this makes it a really interesting battle for the in the championship as well in the standings. And you're fighting for pole position here in the standings. This is what this fight means. See Tirrena there, just missed the apex of the corner. That will affect impact. Now getting on power. Jump on board. Oh, let's find one. Maybe she doesn't wobble around so much. So you got Hill and Evans there just in front. Nicely done, 0.7. Won't be in the place to make a move here, and also Longdon in the beam will have good straight line speed and get his slipstream himself. He might be actually dropping out of the slipstream here to Renner, which it looks like he is, down up to a second, 1.1. Yeah, you can see where the beam are really benefiting there from that. Oh, just got that bit wrong. Let's jump on board with Longdon here though, see how he copes with the back markers. Craig lets him past. Slot straight in behind. That's good going, that. Won't lose too much time by doing that. Again. Driving a good race here. Longdon last lap was a 41.8. He's in the groove. Nicely done. See how aggressive he can be in that car. Look at he just gapped Hill behind him slightly going through that section. And Hill's moved over. Looks like he's let Terena there around the outside. Again, nicely done. Down the straight. Doesn't confuse anything into the braking zone. Just slot in behind. Take your racing line through the corner. By far the quickest way of doing it. Flashes are going. Flashes are going. Evans moving out his way as well. Nicely done. Nicely done. Well done, lads. That's what we like to see. Took Sarah out the pit. So you can see here, Evans and Hill. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, he's let him straight past. Do you know what I think that is? I think it's where... Did they have contact earlier? Just seems strange how he's basically stopped and let him through. But still, you can see that Hill and Evans have gained a bit. Evans actually overtaken Lua here. That means Hill won't be far behind him. And as we know, we got Terena here on Longdon. They obviously have had to work their way through that as well. On with Salin. Salin's P8 in the championship. Trying to close in on Anisovets, who's P4. Back down to a second now, just dropping off. So what we'd do, while that's happening there, Emmanuelson here again working his way up, 0.5 behind Sampieri. Made some really good overtakes today, Emmanuelson, after that start. He's really working his way back up that grid. So 0.5, let's see what the pace difference is between these down the straight. 0.4, 0.3, 0.2. God, he really is closing in. Look at that. 0.1. I mean, okay, Sampieri didn't really fight that, but that was half a second back. Quite something, that, isn't it? But yeah, it managed up to P6. Jeez, he is on the road to recovery, lads. Eddie Sofetz is in the pits. Texera's in the pits. Evans, yeah, he's just slotted in behind Hill. Two don't split, same team. I think these two are just working with each other, dragging us way back up. So we've got Torkin here. Torkin P11, 1.7 behind Turner. So it's got a bit of front damage there, hasn't he? Turner P10. He's only 1.1 behind Gilchrist, who is different split. You can see Gilchrist here just in front of him. So it'll be interesting to see if Turner can close that gap down. And Sofetz is in the pits. Just dropping off here, Turner. But Gilchrist is actually might have some good pace. He had a quicker last lap as well. So even though I'm saying he's not going to gain anything by the two cars in front, but I think he'd like to sort of close in if he can. We've still got plenty of time to go in this race, 35 minutes, not even halfway through yet. But with that being said, Maro here, nearly 8 seconds out in front. Last lap was a 41.1. Yeah, setting some really good, consistent laps here. No wonder the other lads are struggling to keep up with him. I mean, Longdon setting some great times himself. His last time was a 42.0, so he's not no slouch there. Some great times coming in though, looking at the time sheet. Cisco invalidated the lap at a 41.8. Oh, an SG30 for Texera. I've only just spotted that. Is that why he's been sat in the pits? So while we're sat on board with Maro, what we'll do, let's see how the gains and losses are going. So obviously Texera has lost 11 places. He's sat in the pits now. He's had a 4-minute pit stop as we stand and counting. Anish Sofetz is only down 1 position from qualifying, and he had a 43-second stop time and a 1 minute 26 total pit time. Lua is up 2 but not pitted. Biswas is P15. What was his pit stop? 38 seconds and 1 minute 21 pit. Evans down 3, but again remember these people were pitted, so we're going to see a change as time goes on. But he only stopped for 31 seconds. He's changed tyres and out in 1 minute 14, but he's really nailed that stop by the looks of it. And Hill 35 seconds and 1 minute 17. So you can see how Evans there had a really good pit around the people around him. Torkin is in the pits and he's still stopped. But he's out again now, 35 seconds and 1 minute 17, so not too shabby. Oh sorry, no, it's dropped down there because he's dropped position, so it's still counting, 38. No, it's going up, he's going up. I think he's obviously got some damage there, hasn't he? So he's stopped for 50 seconds and he's on his way out. So yeah, Hill's down 7, so I'm wondering how these lot climb. But if we look at the top, Longdon made that good start there, didn't he? Got into P2. Tirreno drops position down to P3. Cisco's actually up 5 into P4, so that's great going by him. Emmanuelson, Sukac is actually up 7 positions. Great going for for an AM driver. Emmanuelson is still down 2, but we see how he's coming through that pack, don't we? Samperi down 1, and Ains is up 6. Gilchrist up 6, Salin up 5, Turner down 1, but he's in the pits. So, yeah, still a lot to play for there. It's very interesting how this might end up as the race goes on. Imagine a lot of these have split their fuel 50-50 and changing tyres. Magnussen here though. So Sukac here now in front of him. This won't be for position, although it is on track. There are 2 different splits. Closing it. .4. Done a 41.8 last lap as well, so he's clearly going. So Salin here, dropping Miro in the pits. No, sorry. Miro's just pitted. Absolutely nailed his stop though. Total stop time 1 minute 14. That's joint quickest with Evans. So to give you a bit of scope, Evans Hill is 48 seconds behind. So just getting to the right screen so I can give you all the deltas. There we are. Keep flicking through, lads. Keep flicking through. So that promotes Longdon into the lead for now. Again, imagine, like I was saying, a lot of these would have just done 50-50 on fuel and tyres. With a 25-second minimum stop, you might as well take tyres for the extra 5 seconds. And you'll probably gain that by half fueling. Cisco's in the pits. Emmanuelson in the pits. So these are the ones that, do you know what I mean, it'd be interesting when these come out. So yeah, we've got Tirreno there. He's clinging on, but he's just dropping behind a little bit. Although, what's his best? His best is actually a 10th quicker. Dropped 3 tenths that last lap though. Wonder if Mercedes come to the pit any moment. Stick on with them for now, see what happens. See if they go to the pits. No, gone around again. Gilchrist is in the pits though. Emmanuelson, where has he come out? He's out in front of Hill and Evans though. So it looks like he's got some more positions gained there. He'll be happy with that. So we'll drop the car. which I believe would be Tirreno, who was, no, he's P2. Who was it? Was it Texera? Did he leave? I think so. So we're down to 17th. So, yeah, Lewis 17th. Anderson Fetz 16th. Talking 15th. Gilchrist 14th. Turner in 13th. And Biswas in 12th. Evans in 11th. Hill here now into the top 10. Emmanuelson 9th. Cisco in 8th. Standing here just into the pits in 7th. So we'll obviously see some of them positions change. We've just gone through. Myro P6, but he is the net leader. Ames P5. Sampiri P4. Sukac running an absolutely solid race here. Leading his class in P3. Tirreno P2 and Longdon P1, but again, yet to pit. So there's a few gaps building now just within the grid, but I'm sure we'll see some of them closing as the race goes on. Just wondering where some of these are going to go in. Possibly looking at maybe not changing tyres. That's all I can guess. Sukac in the pit. Ames in the pit. See how they get along. I wonder if Ames can get the jump done. Was he close enough? Sukac, can he get his pit right? Oh, you just sat there, aren't you, looking at the places going by. He's dropped it and he's off. Right, that's a good stop. What did he do? 32. What's he going to be at? And 34. Yeah, so there's a 2 second. Well, 3 second Ames 35 in the end. And what's he going to be out the line? Ames has actually got out in the exact same time, so I bet he's attacked that line a bit better. I don't say 2 seconds Hill match, sorry, dropped the position as I was reading it. So it's an easy 2 seconds out in it if you can just nail that. So Longdon's finally in the pit. Myro's coming round. I imagine he obviously grabbed that position. Not many more need to pit now. Tirreno and Sampiri are the last ones. Longdon's on his way out. Here's Myro. Right, he's out. He's out. And he's got himself some breathing room because Cisco's just coming around the last corners here. So it looks like he might have changed tires as well. He stopped for 33 seconds. 9 seconds behind the leader now. Well, net leader, let's say. So Tirreno here and Sampiri yet to pit. I wonder what their game plan is. It's obviously worth noting here, Hill and Evans P8 and P10 now. So as they stand now, Hill has still lost 3 positions, but that's obviously a lot better than where he was. But Evans has gained 1. So they really have turned this race around. Emmanuelson here is still down 2, but again, another one who's really sort of turned his fortune around this race. Biswas here though, he's right behind Evans. Can he close in? .8. Trying to grab some of that slipstream running. Evans behind. Who's he behind? Is that Ames in front of him? Yeah. 1.1. So it's all closing up here. You see it. It's 3. It's going to get interesting. This is going to might get a bit spicy because Ames and Evans are actually for the same split. Nice, and regresses over it. Can he close in? Nicely over, back on power. .7. Well, it's too far to make a move, but hopefully he might close in. Very neat and tidy. That's what it's all about through there. Oh, having a look. Could get a bit spicy here, people. But the thing for Biswas here, he wants to get past this because of different splits. But it might be a little bit too far behind to catch up. 20 minutes to go. Hill is the next car up from this. Who's, you can see there, it's just about to go over to start finish straight now. So potentially, what's Hill last lap? 42.0. That's his best. So his last would have been 42.5. Biswas was a 43.1. So you never know if he's getting stuck here. With Evans here. So this is for podium positions in their split. So Sukac is out there leading the split for them in P7, and Ames and Evans are fighting for P2 and P3 in their split. So that's a unique driving experience, this Porsche. What's people's favourite cars anyway? What do people like driving? What are you into at the moment? Are you sort of person who sticks to one car? Do you like to change cars? Let's see here. Just coming down the hill. Again, just be careful your braking. So easy to overdo it there and come off. Especially when you're trying to close in and get the overtake done. Get a little bit overexcited at times. 8.7. Just struggling just to close in on that last bit. And it's like McLaren might just have the legs on him on the straight, you see. So this is the closest battle on track with 16 minutes to go. Zampori still hasn't pitted though. He's only got 22 seconds between him and Mara though, so he'll lose that. Longdon is 98 seconds, 9.8 seconds behind. So yeah, Mara is pulling away since the pits. Terena there, P4, 8.5 seconds behind Longdon. And Cisco P5. So there's a little gap sort of in and around this area, I think, where you might find it might pop out. So 20, 40, 50. Yeah, maybe around Emmanuelson. I was saying that they have. Yeah, so Sampiri, yeah, he's maybe going to drop down to like P8-ish. He might drop out just in front of these. But his last lap was actually 7/10 slower than Evans. So, yeah, he's probably not changing tyres at this point. Trying to save them 5 seconds, but he'd probably be losing it in that gap there by not changing them. But let's see. Let's see what happens. So Ames has just pulled away that lap from Evans. Biswas is still 0.5. They're kind of hovering around the same times to each other. They can't quite close in. Sampiri here, don't. Might be enjoying being up front there. Maro. Last lap. 41.5. Longdon 41.6. So they're not hanging around. Doing a good job. Clearly enjoying the front engine cars around here. Abusing the curbs. Oh, Biswas here. Look, he's closing in. Oh, get the pit squarely there on the rear. Could be this lap though. This coming lap might get the move done. .4 now. It's 0.5. He's just dropped a bin. See if he can just get dragged up a little bit. Again, he might just be sitting in there, looking for an opening. Like I say, it's going to be probably hard to catch up the next split for the driver, so he maybe doesn't want to risk it. Nothing to be gained. Zampori's in the pit, so he's pitted from the lead. Oh, he's having a look. Is he going to go for it? Yeah, where is he going to come out? Be interesting to see. Oh, having a look down the inside, didn't he? Oh. Getting frustrated there now. Wants to get past. It's like, is Evans losing time from fighting? Is he giving up from the position in front, possibly? And out comes Sampori. Fresh tyres, I presume. Let's have a look. How long was he stopped? 32 seconds. Sampori, 27. So no, he's not changed tyres. So as we thought, he was in minimum fuel and got going again. Emmanuelson, no. Here he is. Trying to gain another position. I think this actually puts him back where he started then, if I was right. So yeah, it's currently down 1 and Cisco up 5. So if we can get this move made, that's some recovery. Don't know what you lot think. .5. The harder part here now is that both are Fords, so he's not going to have that straight line advantage like he's had against other cars. He's clearly got the pace. Last lap, 40... Sorry. Last lap, 43.1, so he was sort of 2.5 tenths quicker. Try and find that opening. How much do you want to risk it now with 9 minutes to go? Let's have a note as well. Look at this to catch here. 0.2 behind. These gaps are closing back in at the end of the race. I think this is the one we need to keep an eye on for now. A bit wide. Hope the slipstream sort of counters some of that. Just keeping it, see if we can just help drag you back in. On the brake in. .6. This is all about timing now, I think. You're going to get a chance here at some point, I imagine. It's just about nailing it when it comes around. Don't get too excited too early. Don't drop behind because you come for a move which wasn't on. Just stay close for now. Try and keep as close as you can to the car in front. Wait for that opportunity to arise. You can just hear the traction control there, can't you, kicking in? Again, over the curbs. On the power. Okay, let's just drop behind, 0.5, can close in. Tesco might get some slipstream on the car in front, but he's run a bit wide. This may be the opportunity we're talking about. This was about saying staying close and waiting for the right opportunity. You might get some slipstream if you can pull out from the car in front here. Yep. This may assist with the overtake, grabbing a bit of slipstream there from the car. He then pulls out. Sisso's now getting a bit of the slipstream, but Manuel there's on the inside. Let's get on top, and he's got the move made. Let's go back and see if we can watch that from the helicam. A bit of door to door, there's something wrong there. Both just fighting for position. Nicely done from the pair of them. So Magnusson there, back up to P4. Sukac here, look at that. Right behind Samperi. Ooh, he's having a look down the inside. Getting on the power. Oh, big squirrely. Got a little bit excited there, Annie. Thought he might have had to open up the inside there. Got on power. He's taking a slightly tighter line there. Maybe looking around 4 laps to go. So who's the car in front, we say? P17. So that is Lua. They're pulling out the way, which was nice of them. Clearly don't want to get involved in that. So I quite like that livery there. On the Samperi's. So this is a tough one here, isn't it? I think Sukac clearly feels like he's quicker. But going back to what we were saying before, different splits, when you put these through, he won't pay attention to who else finished in front of you in a separate split. You're not actually gaining anything on paper here. This is all about just on-track pride. So how much do you want to risk? Last lap, Ames was 2 seconds quicker, but he's way back. He's 19, 20 seconds back. Is it worth just taking the slipstream? Got to think smart with these races, with these different splits. I mean, if Sukac wins this, what is he? He is 10 points behind Evans. And Evans is P3. So let's have a look here. And that is actually an 11-point swing if it stays first and third, which would put Sukac and going into the lead of the championship by a point. Oh dear. Got that slightly wrong, but gets the position back. Well played. That's the way it should be done. So, yeah, what you need to be thinking about here, if you take your winning class, doesn't matter if you're P6 or P7 overall, but you're P1 in your class. And this would actually put you in the lead of the championship going into the last round. Tricky track to navigate around here. So easy to get drive-throughs if you're not careful. Make some comments. What's your favourite track in ACC? Which one you always look forward to racing? And then we can always flip that. What's your least favourite? Two and a half minutes left on the clock. Just not doing anything silly. Can't stress that enough at this time. So easy to lose concentration when you're this close to the end of the race. You just want to back off a little bit sometimes, and that's when mistakes can happen. You just got to try and keep in that groove. So what we're going to do here, where is Myro? So Myro is just coming around the back of the lap. What we're going to do for the last lap, we're going to jump on board with him and watch him finish this race out. And there we have it, Myro bringing it home for the win. What an absolute wonderful race he's had today. He'll be well made up with that. But what we're going to do, we're just going to jump over to Sampiri here. See if he can get the overtake done. Longdon has just crossed the line for P2. And Trent is 36 seconds behind him for P3. Well done, lads. I think it's worth noting that Manuelson, after the rookie start, he's got back up to P4 by the looks of it, but he's just got to bring it round the last few corners to bring it home. Truly has been a wonderful race by some of these drivers today. An absolute fantastic showing. So waiting for Cisco to cross the line to P5. He's just in front of these. And Sukac here, P6. Who got the move done on Sampiri near the end of the race. Sampiri P7 then. Hill coming up now. P8. Ames coming through for second in class and P9 overall. But he'll be happy with that. That's a podium position for himself. And then Biswas just following just behind. And then Evans taking the final podium position in the AM class. And Turner will actually be our last finisher because the ones before further down have obviously got lapped and finished. So I just want to thank everybody who come in and watched the stream today. It is much appreciated. There's been great racing in there tonight. Another outstanding performance by Myro, it has to be said. Longdon was also very strong. I think Sukac finished there in P6 in the AM class was also a fantastic showing. So again, thank you very much. If you've not done so already, please like the stream. If you don't follow the FRL YouTube channel, give it a subscribe, and we will catch you again soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
just calling to say I